We've got a couple of people from the Stormco crew. They're here with us today. We thank you very much. We've got Joash, Chariot, and Haley. So thanks, guys, for coming in. So, guys, we saw in the video all these great stuff that's been happening, and we've seen the name Stormco come around. So, what is Stormco?
Well, Stormco is actually an acronym, and it stands for Service to Others Really Matters. And so it's basically just a group of people from a church that goes to a small community, and we give services, like a wide range of services to them. So, yeah.
So, how long have you been involved in Stormco, you and your church?
So MASDAC has been part of Stormco for 2 years. Myself, I've been part of that group for 2 years, and Josh has been there for 1.
Yeah, awesome. And have you guys been going anywhere in Victoria, or is it anywhere like that?
So last year, for the last 2 years, we've been going to Sale, which is about 2 hours drive from Melbourne southeast. And so basically we do it in their church there, and the Sale Community Church, and so that's our location for now.
Well, Lana and I would really like to know what type of activities you guys do over there.
Yeah.
So we've heard Stormco and you're servicing others. What do you guys actually do while you're there?
So in the morning, we usually run a kids club, which we usually do games, arts and crafts, ballooning, all sorts of fun stuff. And in the afternoon, we usually volunteer out in the community where we do lawn mowing, removing graffiti and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you've mentioned lawn mowing and children's club. Now, how long does that actually last for? Is it over a weekend, or is it over a couple of days? Or
Yeah, so basically it runs for a week, and it's over 5 days, and every day we spend 3 hours doing kids club.
Yeah.
And the rest of the afternoon and evening doing community service or hanging out and spending time with each other.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How do you get the energy to do all of that? Sounds like you need a lot of sleep. You're going to need lots, and because you're having such an impact on a community. And what do you think the community thinks of you guys now as young people going out there and doing work? What are their reactions?
I believe our involvement as Stormco, I believe we've made the community more inclined to join the church and be part of Sale Church. And for ourselves, I think it's a great learning experience and something we can remember for the rest of our lives.
That's incredible. And so I'd like to talk to you, Haley. What experiences have you had? So you're with Nunawading, so you guys go out and do Stormcos. What is your experiences, where you go over at Stormco?
Yeah, I think Stormco is pretty similar across the board, but obviously we go to a different community, so there's different needs. We go to a community where there's lots of dysfunctional families and a lot of elderly people. So I think about going into your community, it's addressing the needs that they have, not ones that you think they have, but the ones that they do have, and addressing those. So we do similar things. We do kids club, we do community service, so we do lawn mowing, weeding, which is so much fun.
Yeah.
And also we go to the nursing home, and we get to engage with the older people, and it's really exciting to have that intergenerational contact and get to meet older people and hear their stories and see that they were going through the same things that we were going through when we were younger. So it's about also just getting to know your peers, to get to know your friends, to get to know other people as well. It's a really it's really community based, and it's really exciting.
Yeah. So Haley, Josh says most Stormcos go for a week or so. You must build up a lot of experiences while you're over there. Can you tell us one experience that you hold dear, or you treasure, or you've really loved?
Yeah. So I go back to Stormco for the people. So there's a boy called Zach, who all of us hold dear in our hearts in our Stormco group. He was a very troubled kid when we first met him. He was young, he was scared, he had a lot going on in his life, and as we've seen him grow in this time, he now wants to be involved in Stormco. He wants to be a leader, he wants to help the younger kids in our Stormco group, which is amazing.
Wow.
And this year we actually gave him, last year, we gave him his first Bible, which was a really exciting experience for us. And he came back the next day, and he's like, I've read the Bible, I want to know more. And he was so excited, and already I've got a Facebook message and asking when we're coming down and how he can be involved, which just says volumes.
I do remember when I did Stormco, there was a young boy named Rial, and similar experience. I'm pretty sure Stormco had been running in Swan Hill for something like 10 years, maybe a little bit more, and he'd be going there to kids club since he was a kid. And same thing, I remember him coming to me one year and said, next year I'm going to be a leader. And I was like, They're going to be a leader. Like, that is, they don't just want to finish at Kids Club, they don't want to be a kid anymore, they want to lead it and continue with their friends and have the same impact on other people. Joash and Charity, have you guys had any similar experiences?
I remember I had to dress up as a clown, and it was really funny because all the kids were like wanting to come up to you and play with you, and it was like a big puffy one, and it was really enjoyable to play with the kids.
I mean, getting to know other people of the community is really good. I know I've been on a Stormco myself, and just establishing a relationship with the community is really an awesome thing to do, and it's just great to have in life. Yeah.
So I would also like to ask, are you guys ready and planning already for your next one?
Yeah, so we had our planning meeting this morning actually, which was really exciting, seeing how many people want to be involved, and we've already got everyone in a slot for next year, so we're feeling pretty prepared at the moment, so yeah.
Yeah, same for our MASDAC group. We're so keen for our next Stormco. We already have a Facebook group. Our groups are all starting up and meetings coming soon, so that'll be good.
Well,
Yeah, well, guys, thank you so much for coming here and just sharing your experiences about how you've, been proactive in your communities outside of Melbourne and just being a blessing to other people. So we thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
and guys, get involved in Stormco if you guys would like, with some other church groups.
Yeah, form your youth group and just go out into the community and just serve.